Hi everyone! Welcome to my tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to make a cute little bath poof, and please follow along with the written pattern that I have for free up on my website. I'll link that in the description box below, and it'll make this tutorial quite a bit easier just to kind of have those written steps as well. So starting, you'll need some yarn, of course, and I'm using 100% cotton yarn. This is Lily Sugar and Cream yarn, and you'll use one color as the main color. I've chosen this nice pink, and you'll also use a tiny bit of a contrast color for the handle part of the bath poof. So I'll be starting off with the contrast color, and what you're going to do is in round one start off with a magic ring. So here I'm looping it around my finger to begin, and you're going to insert 20 single crochets into the magic ring. So here I'm going to hold that and insert 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 20. Okay, so now that you've got 20 single crochets on your magic ring, you're going to make the handle. So for the handle, I chain 40. You can make it however long you want it to be, so add or decrease chains if you wish. But following the pattern, you'll chain 40. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll go a little faster here. All right, so now that you've got 40 chains, what you're gonna do is make sure your chain does not twist. So I'm gonna make it go around, making sure it doesn't twist, and you're going to join with a slip stitch to the join with a slip stitch to the first single crochet in the magic ring. So I'm going to look for that first single crochet right over here. Insert my hook and join with a slip stitch. Then go ahead and pull your ring tight. All right, so that's the first part, the very first round for our bath poof. And guess what? You only have 2 more rounds to go. So the next 2 will take a little longer though. So you're going to change to the main poof color. If you'd like that to be pink, then choose pink, or whichever color you prefer. So I got my main color here. And you're going to go ahead and chain 3 to start. 1, 2, 3. And what I'm going to do actually, I'm going to pause here so that I can actually tie my end together. And I'm going to show you how I weave in my ends without sewing for these. So disconnecting my white here because I'm no longer using that. All right, so for the second round, what you're gonna do essentially is put 4 double crochets in every single one of these 20 stitches. The first chain 3 actually counts as a double crochet. So we're gonna put just 3 more double crochets in the same stitch. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in here. So as you can see, right in the same stitch here, And let me pull this. This is the starting magic ring end. Let me just pull that through so it's not in the way. Okay. Watch me weave in all 3 of these ends together. Haha. All right. 3 double crochets in that very first stitch. Let's go. Insert hook. 1 double crochet. 2 double crochets. And 3 double crochets all in this same stitch. All right, that makes 4 total with that starting chain. Now, see how I had kind of trapped those ends together when I was doing the double crochets? Well, you can do the same if you don't want to do any weaving in, which I personally don't like to do, so I'd like to just crochet them in. All right, so for the next stitch, again, like what you want to do all the way around, is insert 4 double crochets. So going in, there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now you might notice your poof is gonna get a little bit wonky and frumpy, and that's a good thing because you want your poof to be very frilly. So as you crochet, make sure that you're inserting your hook in to the next, into the next stitch. You might want to push your stitches back to make sure you're not missing any stitches in between. Going in here, and I'm going to do 4 double crochets. That's 1, 2, 2, you know what, these ends are starting to get in my way and they're hidden enough in those double crochets, so I'm going to cut them off at this point. Yeah, kind of need a new pair of scissors. These aren't super sharp anymore. I made the mistake of using them on some harder things once and they're no longer ideal for cutting yarn. Okay, so you've got 1, 2, and then 3, 4, all in that same stitch. Scooch them over so you can make sure you see the next stitch. Insert 4 over there. 1, 2, 3, and 4, all in that same stitch. All right, and I'm not going to bore you to death, so I'm just going to do this quickly all the way around. At the end, you're going to join with a slip stitch here, and I will resume the video in just a little bit when I'm there. All right. All right, 200 hours later. Just kidding, that only took about 6 minutes. So, as you see, I am almost done with round 2 of this Bath Pouf, and we only have round 3 left to go, and then we're done. So, to finish up with round 2, I just did the last 4 double crochets in that last stitch. I'm going to join with a slip stitch to the first, or to the top of the chain 3 that I started off with in the round. So I'm going to insert my hook here and join with a slip stitch. There we go. All right, I have this loose tail here with yarn I just attached because I ran out of yarn I started off with a smaller ball of pink yarn, so attached it to a new ball. All right, so for round 2, why do I keep saying round 2? I'm sorry. For round 3, the very last round, you're going to do the same for round 2, which is essentially to chain 3 first. That counts as the first double crochet. And then in that first stitch, insert 3 more double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. All right, with that starting chain, you've got 4 double crochets on that first stitch. In the next stitch and in each of those 80 stitches around, you're going to insert 4 double crochets. So I'll demonstrate that a couple more times and then move quickly through the rest. So in this next stitch, insert 4 double crochets. That'll be 1, 2, 3, and 4, all in that same stitch, like so. In the next stitch, again, keep going around, inserting 4 double crochets in each stitch. Here's 2, and here's 3, and here's 4. In this next stitch, again, 4 double crochets. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. All right, and you're going to do that all the way around. And as you work, you'll see that because of all these increases we're jam packing these double crochets here. So your poof, will naturally take form and it'll start curving. And as you work, don't be afraid of it curling because that's what you want it to do. Just make sure you're following the line of stitches that you made in round 2. Okay? So I'm gonna cut back to this video after I finish round 3 so I don't bore you to death as you watch me do that. And just as a reminder, as you finish round 3, you're going to join with a slip stitch to the top of the chain 3 that you started with. All right. All right, so that was about 22 minutes of crocheting, finishing that round 3. And as you can see, your poof will kind of naturally take that curviness. See how all the different layers are just curling together? So there you have it. That's how you make a little bath poof. And what's great is that it really doesn't take that long to make at all. And you can make them in so many different colors, and they make lovely little gifts as a spa set too. So if you'd like to check out some other items to add to like a spa set gift, feel free to check out my other video tutorials for face scrubbies, soap saver pouches, and also a washcloth. All right, so thank you very much, and hope you have a fun time crocheting. Bye now.